Hello everybody, it's your boy, maybe I'm out, back out with another video. This is gonna be my first video on the channel, my first let's play on the channel. Doki. But we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus on the PS4, and there's actually a few interesting things. One, there's this thing called Metaverse, which Metaverse basically allows you to access the game's files as if you were playing it on PC. I do have a PC. Why I did not buy it on PC, hell if I know. Have I played it on PC before? Yes, or at least the original game. Now, let's get right into the video. I just bought this game today. The game came out today. So, you know, without further ado, I'm gonna voice all the characters and everything. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making a day, but it just kind of works out because of how long you've known each other. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up for her. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. By the way, guys, if you're wondering, actually hold up, I need to connect my mouse to my PlayStation 4. If you're wondering, yes, I've played this game before. If you're wondering why I'm playing it again, because I didn't play on this channel. If you're wondering, I did have a wait, hold up. I already said I had a channel. But basically, I wanted to play this game because this game was very, 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 very important to me, and it was something that I think changed me as a person, so I want you all to experience. And since the new re-release, it's now actually relevant again, so, you know, let's continue. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say it like that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their day to commune. By the way, Jay, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? Hold up. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on just getting by on the average while spending my time on free games. Let me restate that. Sarah likes to worry about me a little bit too much when I'm perfectly content on getting by on the average while spending my time on free games and anime. Man, why do I suck at reading? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills become college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. By the way, if you're wondering what a NEET is basically someone who spends their time on anime and games and don't have any social skills because they spend all their time on anime and games and are basically a weeaboo who's toxic on the internet, but no need to diss weeaboos right now. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. By the way, guys, if you made it this far into the video, please smash that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Okay, that's enough self-promotion. I'll look at a few clubs if it really makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I haven't let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate it all inside of her head. By the way, you guys will be hearing me add a few words here and there, just to you know, keep it cool, you know? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and before I know it, it's over. As I pack up my things, I stare at a wall. Hold up. As I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Siri wants me to check clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Sorry if y'all hear me yawn, by the way. It's been like a month since I've actually played Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time I played it, I was streaming it to a girlfriend. Basically, I have this like whole thing where when I date someone, I play the games that I played in my past with them. So like if I'll play like Silent Hill 2, like the Silent Hill franchise as a whole. I'll play like Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll play a whole bunch of games basically is just what I'm trying to say, like Legend of Zelda, all of the above. I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday that I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectively follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the classroom I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori is always saying nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill that atmosphere. Ah, Jay, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Such a simp. My character is a simp, honestly. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, then say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's a first class year. What? Her small figure makes me think that she's a first year. She also is the one, according to Natsuki, who made the cupcakes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then oh wait, hold on. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sarah and Natsuki. Ah. Oh, God. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, right? Hold up. That's right. It's great to see you again, Jay. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down with me, Jay. We made room for you at the table so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have arranged a few desks to form a table. As mentioned before, it has been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the classroom where Natsuki grabs a tray wrapped... Where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, goddamn it, I can't speak, and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in one hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea that you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Siri grabs one first, then Monica, then I fall. Hold up. I gotta say this as if I was eating something. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my way. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally, I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor, and I wonder if she made it herself. I wonder if her... Never mind. I'm not gonna say I wonder if she put her squirt in. I guess I still am in high school, but still, this isn't Pornhub, so let's just continue. Forget I said anything. Let's continue. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sarah said. Well, maybe, but it's not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. By the way, if you didn't see, she was flustered as hell. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated by Yuri. She's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, team reading might not be passed on from me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So... what made you consider joining the literature club? By the way, Monica and Natsuki are gonna sound... Monica and Yuri are gonna sound very similar. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged in here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of debate club last year? God. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to know to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in this club yet. Sorry. Eventually, probably by next episode, the yawns will have died out and I won't be yawning anymore, but yeah, we're just gonna, ignore the fact. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best! You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why... Hold up. Oh, God, sorry. The yawns are gonna kill me this episode. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I really don't know if I could keep up with their same level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jay, what kind of things... Wait, hold on. So, Jay, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered to myself, half joking. Mitsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks as if she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Look at her. Okay. Look at Yuri. Okay, one, Yuri is my waifu and my brother's waifu. Just gonna put that out there. Two, she looks like a frog, like her face. Like, I just want to squish her little cheeks and like grab a little face and like mwah. But I'm not a weeaboo, so I'm just chill with getting a real girl. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are novels that build a deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign way is equally as impressive. Yuri goes on to clearly passionate about what she's reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes line up that she finds a comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. I desperately try to grab onto something I relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But the story makes me think But if the story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. Who's screaming? If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Serious lines. Apparently I can't speak. Wait, hold up. They spelled slide wrong. They spelled slide wrong. Okay. Sirius slides up behind Natsuki, putting her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poem. Shay, wait, hold up. Shay, look at her. That's not disgusting. That's not cringy.
Yes, it is.
What, you think Doki Doki Literature Club is cringy?
No, that part is cringy.
Whatever you say. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Maybe let me slide into those DMs. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how it feels, Natsuki. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. It's the truest form of writing. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing your deepest reaches of your heart. Hold up. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example for Natsuki and help her feel comfortable enough with sharing her poems. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Wait, hold up. I want to read everybody's poem. We all stand silent for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write our own poems. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, Jay? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold up. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said that I would join the club. Syria may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Jay, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yay, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me there for a moment. If you would've came for the cupcakes, I would've been super pissed. Well, someone's lighting off fireworks. Huh? It's whatever. Damn it, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we could officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment, writing a poem to bring to class next meeting so we could all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jay, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already felt the anxiety welling up in me. What type of anxiety is welling up and where is it welling up? Sorry, you're also gonna be hearing me make a lot of jokes. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jay, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, me and Sayori never walk home anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. Well, guys, I think that's a good note to end the first episode. Sorry that this is a bit shorter of a video. I just thought it'd be fun to start something that was from my childhood. I mean, because I played this game originally years, well, the year that it came out. Like, I saw Markiplier play it and I was like, dude, like, I can't spoil this. I gotta play it for myself. Played it for myself. Made it to the part where well, you'll see what happens. But yeah, without further ado, it's your boy, maybe I'm out, and goodbye bye.